Today we're going to make this easy Halloween decoration craft.
For today's craft, you're going to need some glue, some scissors, a pencil, a black marker crayon or pencil crayon. It is great to have some sort of ribbon or yarn or string. You don't have to have it, but it'll be nice to be able to hang up your craft. And then a bunch of different colors of paper. Now I'm using white to make a ghost. I'm using this purple color to make a vampire. I've got Frankenstein for my green, a bat for black, and I am making a pumpkin in orange. If you don't have these colors, use what you have, or you could just make a whole bunch of bats or a whole bunch of Frankenstein. It's whatever you have. So go ahead, grab your materials, and then let's get started. So I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to start by folding all of them in half. So I'm going to take all of them here and they're going to go long side left to right, short side top to bottom, and I'm going to fold them in half once to start and then put it aside. So I'm going to do that with all of my pages. So go ahead, fold all your pages. So I'm going to make mine into a triangle shape, and you can see here I have two sides of a page that are folded together with a fold line, and I wanted to make my triangle over here. So you could make another one here. So I could make one ghost here and one ghost here. So in order to do that though, I want to make sure that my triangle is symmetrical, the same on one side as it is on the other. And I don't need to fold my whole page over. I just need to fold a little bit of this page over. So I just want to fold a little bit over, maybe about 3 finger spaces. And then I'm going to draw a diagonal line from this tip down to this corner. Now, if you don't think you can draw a straight line, you can grab a ruler, or what you could do is just take another piece of paper like this and line it up from tip up here to the tip down here and just draw a line. And then there you go. What you're going to do is use this as your cut line. So you're going to cut on this line, and then where the paper lines up here, you're also going to draw a line because you're just going to cut this piece off. So once you have the first one done, so you have this one cut out, we're going to use this as a tracer for our other pieces. So go ahead and cut that out. Now I have this extra piece. I can use it to make another one, or I can use it for another craft. I'm going to put that aside. And then I'm going to use these leftover pieces here as part of the things I'm going to use for my other craft. So I'm just going to put that to the side. When I open this up, I have a triangle, and then it opens up like this. And that's what I want. So to make the next one easier, I'm going to take the next piece of paper, and I can actually just put this right over top like this, and I can trace it and then just cut off the extra, and that might make it easier to do, and then you also won't get that fold line on all of your other pages. So you just line it up, trace over top, both sides here, and then you're going to cut that out. You're going to do that for all of the colors that you have. So go ahead and start cutting. Okay, now I have all of these pages here. I'm going to put those to the side, and I am going to just show you on the ones that I have. If you want, with all of these extra ones, you can do the same thing and just cut out triangles. Let's start with our white ghost, and all these extra pages here we're going to use to decorate. So let's just put those to the side. I'm going to start with my white ghost, and my white ghost, all I'm going to do is use my black marker crayon or pencil crayon, and I'm going to draw a face on my ghost. I'm going to use ovals for the eyes and ovals for the mouth. And then you can leave your ghost like that, or you could always put like a little bow tie on here. And you can just choose a color. I think I'm actually going to choose black. So all I'm going to do is take my black piece of paper, cut out a little piece, little rectangle. I'm going to fold it over, and I am going to draw a little kind of a triangle. So I'm going to come to the bottom where the fold line is, and I'm going to go diagonally up to the left. I'm going to jump over, go diagonally up to the other side, and then draw a line. So you can see it's kind of like a triangle, but there's no tip at the end because you want it to join. Then I'm going to cut that out. And when I open it, ta-da! I have a little bow tie. So I'm going to glue that on. And now my ghost is done. Next, I am going to move on to my vampire. So for my vampire, I want some white for the teeth. So I'm going to grab some of this extra white that I have left over. And I'm going to cut another little rectangle. I'm going to take a little piece of that white, fold it in half, use my pencil, go to the top here, put a little dot and draw a diagonal line down one side, a dot, go back to the dot and diagonal line down the other, and that is going to be a triangle for my teeth. So I'm going to cut that out. Then I'm going to make a little bow tie just like I did for my ghost, and I'm just going to pick a color. Let's see, I don't know. I think I might go black again. If you had red, this would be great to use red for a bow tie as well. So I'm going to do the same thing I just did for my ghost. I'm going to make another little bow tie. So I'm using my rectangle, folding it in half, going to the fold line, drawing a diagonal line up to the left, jumping over, diagonal line up to the, oh sorry, that's up to the right, up to the left as well, and then join those and cut that out. I hope on my last one I said the correct right and lefts. Sorry if I missed that. And then once I have that done, I am going to start to use my black marker and draw some things right on top of my page. Now you could use black paper for this as well. I just found it's quite quick and easy to use my black marker, a crayon or a pencil crayon. And I'm going to start with the hair at the top. And to do that, I'm going to go right to the middle and just put a little dot here. So I went to the middle, jumped down, put a little dot. I'm going to take this dot and draw a line that curves up and over to the side. So it's a very gentle curve, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to color that in. And I feel I need it to be a little bit larger, so I'm just going to go back over here and just make it a little bit wider. So just kind of play with it till you like it. And then I'm going to draw some eyebrows. So I'm going to go right in that middle, jump down, I'm going to draw a straight line, and then go straight across, and then a diagonal that meets. Straight down, straight across, and a diagonal. Color those in. I'm going to draw two little circles for eyes. I'm going to jump down just a tiny little bit here. Just draw a line, doesn't have to be super straight. And then I'm going to glue my teeth and my bow tie. So my teeth are going to go right underneath that line. My bow tie is going to go down lower towards the tip. And there we go. Okay, on to the next one. I'm going to draw Frankenstein. Now for this one, I'm going to use a little bit of white for the eyes. So for the white, I'm going to just take a little piece of white. I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to draw a circle. And that's going to be for my eyes. And when I cut them out, I should have two because I folded over my page. And then we'll just draw two pupils inside there. Then I'm going to use my black marker, crayon or pencil crayon, whatever you have. I'm going to go to the top and I'm going to draw a little jagged line. So diagonal, starting from here, I'm going to go diagonally. Then I'm going to come diagonally out. Then I'm going to go up again, and this time I'm going to come out a little bit further and then a little bit over. You can see it's not perfect. Just diagonal lines in any way that I want all the way across. And I'm going to color that in. Then I'm going to glue my eyes down. I'm going to put some stitches, so I'm going to go over the right eye and just draw a straight line, or I guess a diagonal line that is straight, and I'm just going to draw lines that go opposite way, and then one that kind of comes across the page here. And going the opposite way as well. And there we go. Now we're on to the next one. We're doing a fabulous job. We're going to make our bat. And for our bat, we're going to need some eyes. So we're going to grab some more white paper and we're going to cut out a little bit of a bigger piece because this time we're going to make eyes and some teeth. So when I fold it over, I want to have room to draw a circle and a triangle. So I'm going to draw a circle here for the eyes, and I am going to go right to the edge where it's already straight, put a little dot, and just draw a triangle for the teeth. So I'll end up with 2 circles and 2 triangles. When I'm done with those circles, I'm going to put little pupils in them just like we did for our Frankenstein. So we're going to glue those on. So you're going to glue your eyes and then your teeth underneath. Once you have that done, we're going to make some wings. So I'm going to take some of my black paper. Hopefully I have enough of my scrap paper here. If you don't, you can always use your other paper that you had cut off. I think I might. So I'm going to take this black paper. I'm going to take 2 together. And I'm just going to start off here with my pencil. I'm going to go right to the corner and I'm going to curve up and around, around, around. I'm trying to use much of my paper as I can. Depends how long you want your wing to be. So here's a curved side. And then on this part here, I'm just going to make little curves. So up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And that will be my wing. And because I have 2 pages, I will have 2, but you can make your wing in any shape you want. And once you have the wing the way you like it, you're going to cut those out and we're going to glue those on. And there you go, you have your bat. Last one is our pumpkin. Now for the pumpkin, you can either draw your pumpkin face on and color it in with your black, or you can cut it out from your black pieces of paper and just glue it on, and you can just make any face you want, triangles, circles, just little shapes for your face. And then I like to use the green and just make a little stem. So all I do is take a little green piece of paper here, take my pencil, make a curved line, go up, leave a space, make another bit of a curve. So you can see they're just curved going the same way. Join them up, and then I cut that out and I'm going to glue that on as a stem. And then I'm just going to make my face. I think I'm going to make my face with black paper. I know my black marker, when you're coloring on top of construction paper, it can really take a lot of ink. So I'm going to use some of this black paper that I have and hope that I have enough to make a face. And I think I'll just go with some triangles. I think, let's see, I'll go for a triangle nose. Perfect. And I'm going to make some triangle eyes. And to make the mouth, I'm going to take this piece of paper here and I'm going to fold it in half so I can have my mouth that's the same on one side as it is on the other. I'm going to go to the fold line and I'm going to go to the bottom here and just kind of curve up and then go straight across. And then I'm just going to come down and draw like a little square here. And how about a little triangle down here that I will cut out, so that will make part of the mouth. Okay, now at this stage you could be all finished. You have your craft and you really have created some wonderful looking woo, Halloween creatures. Or you could keep going with me and we can string them up so they can be some Halloween decorations that all go together. So in order to do that, that's when I take my yarn, my string, whatever you have, and I'm just going to leave enough string at the end so I can tie it to something. I'm just going to put the string in the middle and put a little bit of glue, and I'm going to glue that down. Then I'll put whatever order I would like. My next one's going to go beside. Leave a little space, or they can go right beside. It's up to you. And you can put the next one down. So you're just going to put the string, put a little bit of glue. The glue doesn't have to touch the string, although if you would want, you can put the glue right in the middle where the string could go, and you can also do it that way, and that will keep the string where you want it to, but it doesn't really matter. And you just keep, woohoo, you just keep going. I hope that you enjoyed this craft. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.